Yes, Assalamu alaikum. Yes. Before your questions, I would like to say a few things regarding the philosophy of Hegel. Uh, in the first place, Hegel basically wants to achieve absolute idealism. So there is absolute idealism, absolute truth regarding Hegel. He is saying that uh, there is a harmony between mind and nature. So it means that there's a inside subjectivity, there is a subjective mind, and then there is a outside, and then there is a outside reality. So subjective in the harmony of objective relation. So when he talks about beauty, he talks about Greek sculptures, Greek drama. You can say that he is talking about uh, Egypt, the art of the pyramids of Egypt, the art of India. So when he says when he talks about art, now he's saying that art basically shows spiritual freedom. How art can show the spiritual freedom when there is a sensuous expression of art. We can say that art has achieved absolute truth. So therefore, he is in the favor of romantic art, and he is in the favor of how soul achieves self-realization, self-awareness while going through different experiences, while covering different stages. So he is basically uh, is talking about absolute idealism. So as we know that absolute idealism cannot be achieved, uh, absolute truth cannot be achieved, but he is saying that our spirit, basically our soul can realize that and can have that. So he is so his basically opinions are there regarding art, regarding beauty, regarding symbolic art, classical art, romantic art, and he's talking about ideal truth, absolute truth, and how we realize it, how we realize uh, self-awareness, self-consciousness. So while crossing these three stages, and he basically is talking about thesis, antithesis, and synthesis. So he is saying that synthesis is possible after thesis and antithesis. So thesis is initial stage, and antithesis is the secondary stage, the contradiction, where contradiction is there, logical discussion is there, and finally this achievement of synthesis. So synthesis again, the unique idea. Synthesis again, uniqueness we achieve in our life. So he is talking about uh, in such context. Yes, please, if you want to ask any question or whatever you have understood, you want to make any comment, you are most welcome. Yes, please. Yes, one by one.
Sir, I didn't get the symbolic and classic art. Can you repeat again?
Yes. Yes,
Slide
I
number
come.
5 and 6.
Yes. Yes. Basically, he is trying to, in the first place, he is trying to go towards his thesis, antithesis, and synthesis. He is talking about symbolic art. Now symbolic art, he has included the art of India. the art of India in a symbolic art. The symbols, because different symbols are there, goddess, and you see that concept of Ram, Bhagwan, or you see that Gita and all these things. And Egypt, in Egypt, he's talking about pharaohs, uh, mummies, and then you can say pyramids and the. So there is a lot of symbolism is there. So this is a symbolic art. He is saying that this is symbolic art. And again, the second art, that is you see, is talking about classical art, Hellenic art, Greek art. Greek is the Greek scriptures, basically the beautiful and Greek concept of beauty, Greek concept of dramas. So basically, but he is not, he's saying that even classical art is very good art. So we enjoy it beauty. We enjoy beauty, just architecture. We enjoy its beauty. We enjoy the beauty of pyramids. We enjoy the beauty of Indian art. We enjoy the beauty of Hellenic art or Greek art. But symbolic and classical arts are not ideal art. So romantic art, basically, he is when he connects basically romantic art with Christianity. He connects romantic art with the art of Christianity, and he is saying that romantic art is a perfect art. There is a perfect beauty, the concept of perfect beauty in romantic art. There is a concept of perfect beauty in romanticism. Why? Because it is a sensuous expression of something. There is a complete freedom of soul or spirit. There is a complete freedom of soul. So therefore, because he's saying that with the help of complete freedom, with the help of perfection, we achieve the concept of ideal beauty in ideal art. Yes. So these are the three stages. Art achieves its perfection, absolute truth, absolute reality when it comes to the romantic stage. So symbolic in the first place, classical in the second place, and romantic in the third place. Yes. Have you understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes. And then you see that he explains his point of view. Yes. Any other
Sir,
question?
excuse me.
Yes,
Excuse me,
please.
sir. Sir, in romantic art, he means work of literature.
So, romanticism, when we talk about romanticism, this is classical art, and again we go to romantic art. Romanticism, romanticism, basically romantic art or romanticism, it has got great connection with the medievalism. मेडिवलिज्म, आप मेडिवल समझते हैं लिटरेचर में, मेडिवलिज्म जहाँ पे जो है क्रिश्चियनिटी बहुत ज्यादा डोमिनेंट थी, क्रिश्चियन आर्ट को जो है, और क्रिश्चियन जो है हीरोइज्म और नाइट्स वगैरह जो है, मेडिवलिज्म जो है वो का कॉन्सेप्ट था. रोमांटिक पोएट्स बेसिकली दे कनेक्ट देमसेल्फ विद द मेडिवलिज्म, जहाँ पे रोमांस का कॉन्सेप्ट था, जहाँ पे जो है वो नाइट का कॉन्सेप्ट था, जहाँ पे जो है वो क्रिश्चियनिटी के जो है नाइट का कॉन्सेप्ट था. तो मेडिवलिज्म जो है वो उससे रोमांटिक जो पोएट्स हैं अपने आप को, कीट्स है, शेले है, क्योंकि कीट्स जो है अपने आप को he connects his art with the Hellenic art, but you can say that to the larger scale he connects his imagination or his imitation to medieval art जो है वो medieval Christianity जैसा concept of romanticism, imagination, subjectivity जो medievalism है उसमें जो है वो अपने आप को जो है ये romantic जो है वो consider करते हैं. And Hegel has included these three things: paintings, music, and poetry in romantic art. So why romantic art is so important? According to him, there is absolute idealism in romantic art. There is absolute idealism. There is a subjectivity, there is imagination, there is a romance, and then there is a sensuous enjoyment of. So there is lot to be expressed. So you can say that in music, in paintings, in poetry, these three elements and are very important in romantic art. And we have a concept of absolute art, we have concept of absolute beauty, and we have got the concept of perfection of an art. So basically, जो है, he's trying to say that we achieve absolute beauty, absolute truth, while just uh, having this type of an art. तो इस टाइप आपका जो इस टाइप का जो आर्ट है वो बेसिकली परफेक्ट है, जिसमें परफेक्ट ब्यूटी का कॉन्सेप्ट है और परफेक्ट आइडियलिज्म का कॉन्सेप्ट है. ठीक है, इसीलिए जो है he appreciates romantic art as compared to
Sir, what does
as
freedom of spirit
as
means?
1 minute, as compared to symbolic art, as compared to classical art. तो ये जो है basically he is trying to say that according to his dialectic philosophy of history and you see philosophy, he is trying to say that romantic art is basically synthesis. Romantic art is synthesis, is a unique idea, a unique view, a unique art or absolute art, he's trying to say that. Yes, Javier, what is your question? Please repeat your question. Yes, better repeat your question. Yes, better repeat your question.
Sir, what does freedom of spirit means in the fifth slide?
Yes, yes, I come to fifth slide. This one, beta, this one.
Yes, freedom of spirit.
That yes. Spirit means soul. When we talk about spirit, we talk about soul. True. He's saying that true beauty is a direct sensuous expression of the freedom of beauty. True beauty is created by the spirit itself for the spirit. Now, as you know that soul is very important. Soul takes a very important place because with the help of soul, you have got self-awareness, have self-consciousness. So spirit, again, you see that the soul, when you have got absolute freedom, you can create absolute beauty. When you can see absolute beauty and you can have absolute truth as well. He is saying that there are certain stages. Now it means that how you realize the absolute truth, when you have got subjectivity, when you have got inner soul, when you see things outside objects are very much there, and you connect your mind with the outside world, and then there is a perfect relation between that, and then you create something in art, and your creation becomes uh, ideal one. If you have got a freedom, a true spirit, because if you haven't got freedom, you can't create perfect and ideal art, you can say. You suppose we discuss in a general sense the what do you say about the portrait of Mona Lisa? Yes. What are your views regarding portrait of Mona Lisa? Yes. Anyone? Yes. Javeria, what do you think?
So
Have you seen the
it's a very
portrait?
unique kind of painting because
Yes. It is very unique kind
we
of
can see
painting.
beauty in that picture because we cannot confirm that whether she is laughing or she is not,
Mhm.
whether she is
Basically,
smiling in that picture or she is
mm,
in her face expressions are like that.
mhm. Expression basically she is trying to give expressions, but expressions are not translated in a real sense. She smiles at the same time she does not smile.